Welcome back, everyone, and a special hello to those of you who are joining us for the first time. My name is Peggy, and together with my husband Kurt, we're on a mission to explore the hidden gems of Rome and its surroundings. So, if you're a history buff, or just a curious traveler, or you're like me and you like a really good story, then you've come to the right place. Today, we're heading out to Nemi, one of the charming Castelli Romani. It's known for its absolutely stunning views, rich history, and let's not forget the delicious, absolutely delicious strawberries. For us, it's only a short 30-minute drive, so it's really perfect for a day trip. And stick around because we've got some really fascinating history, breathtaking views, and even a little bit of ancient Roman romance to share with you. If you enjoy discovering unique places and hearing the stories that bring them to life, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of our adventures. Now let's go and explore Nemi. On the way, we caught a quick glimpse of Lago Albano in Castel Gandolfo, which is another gorgeous spot we'll be visiting soon, so stay tuned for that video. Nemi is a small town, but one thing to keep in mind is parking. There aren't many parking spots available, so really it's best to arrive early in the day. If you're on paid parking, I've got some good news though, because parking is incredibly cheap. We just paid €4 for an entire day. Once you've parked, Nemi is a joy to explore on foot. The village is small, but every corner is filled with charm. As you walk through the narrow streets, you'll pass by fountains, quaint little shops, bistros, restaurants, and so much more. Our first stop was the famous Norcineria. This is a must visit for anyone who loves Italian cured meats. And now that I'm on the topic of food, Nemi is famous for its strawberries. So really you should try some, whether they're fresh, in a gelato, or in the form of a delicious tart from a local bakery, or my personal favorite, a crepe with Nutella and strawberries. Delicious! Now come and join us at the Belvedere at the top of the village. As we started to walk back, we noticed a small, steep, and mysterious path disappearing into the dense forest. Perfect for imagining the stories that these ancient woods might hold. So yes, it's story time. Let's travel back nearly 2,000 years to a time when this land was part of a grand estate linked to the Roman Emperor Caligula. Imagine a young woman named Livia, a slave in service to one of Caligula's high-ranking officers. Livia's life was bound by duty, but her heart was free, and it had found a dangerous connection with Lucius, a soldier assigned to protect the emperor's sacred grounds. Their love was forbidden, but their desire to be together was stronger than any command or law. To meet in public would be too risky, so they sought out this hidden path where no eyes could watch and no ears could hear their whispers. Every few days after nightfall, Livia would slip away from her duties, her heart pounding with both fear and anticipation. Lucius would already be waiting, his torchlight casting long shadows on the ancient trees as he watched for her arrival. The climb was not easy. The path was steep and the darkness unforgiving, but it was here, in this secret space, that they could shed their roles as soldier and slave. Beneath the cover of the ancient trees, they would speak of a future that could never be, of dreams that would remain forever out of reach. And yet, those stolen moments, filled with love and longing, were worth every risk. Of course, this story is just that, a story. There is no historical record of Livia and Lucius, but as you walk these paths today, it's easy to imagine how such tales could have unfolded among all these ancient trees. As we got back to the main street, we walked past Palazzo Ruspoli and then to the so-called super fountain Fontana della Medusa. As you make your way through the arch of the Palazzo Ruspoli, you will get to a small platform, which offers even more stunning views. From here you can also spot the Museo delle Navi Romane, which happens to be our next stop. These ships were originally commissioned by Emperor Caligula as luxurious pleasure vessels, complete with marble floors, mosaic decorations, and even heating systems. So essentially, they were floating palaces on the lake. Now, over the centuries, there were multiple attempts to recover the ships, but all of these efforts always failed. And it wasn't until 1929 that a group of industrialists managed to drain Lake Nemi. Yes, you heard that correctly. Drain Lake Nemi. So that was the only way to successfully recover the ships and then move them into buildings especially designed to house them. Unfortunately, the museum and the ships were destroyed during World War II. So today, the museum houses much smaller reconstructions of the ships, actually only of the hull or the bottom section of the ships. Also in the museum, you can see some beautiful artifacts that were found in archaeological excavations in the area. And as promised, here's a look at the Roman road uncovered inside the museum. This road once led to the Temple of Diana of Nemorense, a site that sadly isn't open to the public right now. However, we heard that it might reopen in spring 2025, so we'll definitely be back if that happens. That's our day in Nemi, a town where history, nature, and a touch of romance all come together. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for our upcoming adventures in the Castelli Romani, Rome, and beyond. Thank you very much for watching, and see you on the next journey.